We're just a few hours away from Thanksgiving, so I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much. So we'll see you in a few minutes.
We don't know each other all that well, Time I see the sun, a rooster crows for days. And every time I see that gal, she always looks away. Hell, she always looks away. Hold on, baby, just hold on. I'll be coming home, back where I belong. Hold on, baby, baby, just hold on. Sunday morning meeting time, I hear them church bells ring. Y'all seen them late last night, go out and shake that thing. They went out and shake that thing. Oh, hold on, baby, just hold on. I'll be coming home, back where I belong. Yeah, baby, hold on, baby, baby, just hold on. Well, in the shade I waste my days, tonight I go to town. Well, I'm upstairs with them good time gals, always going down. Yeah, they're always going down. Hold on, baby, just hold on. I'll be coming home, yeah, back where I belong. Hold on, baby, won't you hold on? One more time, there you go. Yeah, I'm getting she loves to try. Oh Lord, she done try. Hold on, baby, just hold on. I'll be coming home, baby, back where I belong with you, baby. Hold on, baby, just hold. Won't you hold on? I said, baby, just hold on.
I found an upside to feeling down when I took a good look around. There's stuff to be learned, but it to be turned, it seems. Yes, there is. You got to pay your dues before it's all cookies and cream. Some people want their dinner cooked and served, and somehow that is what they deserve. Narcissists with a runaway self-esteem. Let me tell you, you got to pay your dues before it's all cookies and cream. But if you're willing to roll up your sleeves, there's no end to what you can achieve. That's something else than what a fool believes. You got to pay your dues before it's all cookies and cream. You got to pay your dues before it's all cookies and cream. The bad days are gone, and now I'm on the road. Yes, I am. Past the point of no return, baby, on the summer night. A shot of love and a spark of love to breathe. The stars align and the month times night burn like a dried out leaf. Are we leaving on the next string, baby? I do believe. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now I ain't missed a 9 to 5, I don't hear it in my song. I'm gonna pull my weight, don't get me wrong. Brand new start and a whole new part, they are big old shoes to fill. I'll be there on that platform, babe, you know I will. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now nothing is this rush of life, you'll never find its match. So you live to be a million years. All hearts are lost by default in the time of a single beat. We're believing on the next train, babe. So take your seat. All right. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Yeah, come on, let's ride this train. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Let's ride this train now.
Good evening, fine people of the internet. How y'all doing tonight, the day before Thanksgiving? We only have about a few hours left before Thanksgiving Day. All right. So today is Wednesday, November 26th, 2025. Less than a month to go before Christmas. I hope everybody's ready for Christmas. I'm not. And I was supposed to get something in from Amazon today, and it doesn't look like I got it yet. So, oh well. We'll see. But anyway, we're going to have some stuff tonight on the project that I've been working on. I got a little bit of sidetracked on it because I was missing one card on there that had some vital pieces on there that I had to cut out from cardboard myself, and was struggling trying to get the right angle because I was looking at the picture on there, trying to trace it from the picture. And sometimes when they put the drawings on there of something, they don't have the correct angles. So that caused me a lot of issues. So, and you'll see that later. But if you haven't done so already, smash that like button. But smash it gently, or you could tap it, or you could kick it, or step on it, or do whatever you want to do with it. But whatever you do it gently. Don't break it. Follow me here on Rumble. If you don't have a Rumble account, check it out. On the bottom, you could get on the Rumble real easily by clicking the link in the description, or you could go to this link right here. I'll put it up in the chat for you. Okay, for all you YouTube people right here, here is the link for on Rumble. Okay, so I think it takes a while for it to show up here. Where did it go? Okay. There it went. There you go. All right. Okay, Klondike is off to the other side. There we go. Okay, there you go, Klondike. Here you go. Here he is. Okay. Thanks for coming over on this side over here. All right. Good to see you. All right. You know how to do it. But there's the link right there in the chat over on YouTube. All right. So what we're going to do tonight, we're going to show you some train shows. And I showed this on the Monday night live stream, but I don't know what I was doing at the train show on, what was it, on Saturday? I got a little bit distracted, and I got some of this O-scale stuff. Oh boy, would you look at that. O-scale. Yeah. I might show you what we got a little bit later on. Okay. So I did not think that I was going to go anything with O-scale, but I might put up just a little display, a static display up in the family room of some O-scale stuff, because I mean, it was so cheap. I mean, it was cheaper buying O-scale stuff than it was HO stuff. Can you believe that? All right. Okay. There you go. Okay, so here's my schedule. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Wednesday, I'm on Rumble and YouTube. But Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm on Rumble. Because you could speak freely there, and you can follow me there, hit the bell notification, and whenever you click on that notification over there, you get a choice, because Rumble actually notifies you when your favorite creator comes on, has a video, or comes on live. And you have 4 choices to choose from in your dashboard. You go over there, you could choose, you could shut it off, or you could choose instant, daily, or weekly notifications by way of email. And if you're doing a video, I think you could click on a push notification for people on their cell phones that have the Rumble app on there. So that's a big advantage over YouTube. Plus, you don't have to go through all those different check marks 20, click on 20 different things just to put up a video. And I put up the third video of timonium on the North Hall, featuring probably about 6 different club layouts there. And Steve Plummer 33 was in one of them because he was there. He was the only one that I seen there on Sunday because everybody went there on Saturday. So anyway, that's my story and I'm stuck with it. So let's say a big thank you to all the people that support this channel, all the people that subscribe on YouTube, the people that follow me. Oh, there's a bug crawling down my monitor. I just got to get him off of there. Hi, everyone. It's the N Scaler. Okay, there you go. Jeff, good to see you. Okay. N scale is small, but you know, people do N scale also, and probably smaller than that, Z and TT, and I don't know how they do it. I have trouble putting the HO stuff on the tracks myself, so I don't know how you get them things on the N scale and even smaller than that. But anyway, thank you for following, thank you for subscribing. And thank you for supporting this channel. And here are the supporters on here and the moderators on YouTube and on Rumble. You can now support me on my locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and you can support me for as little as $2 a month now. Just $2 a month. Link is in the description and in the chat. Thank you for your contributions during the live stream. I really appreciate it. I would also like to thank all the moderators who have helped me out in the past years. Thank you very much. Well, thank you very much. Just like that guy said. And Klondike says, hey, Jeff, come on over to the other side. There you go. I just put the link over there. All of you for helping me get over 414 people and helping me out with my layout. And God bless and have a great Thanksgiving. And there you go. All right. There you go. All right. So I'm going to keep this one. My Jason Jensen 3 anniversary came in Monday. It's called Dan's Service Station. Jeff Sykes. All right. There you go. My Jason Jensen 3 anniversary came in Monday. Okay, good to hear. I'm going to keep this thing short. I had a procedure done yesterday, and I'm still hurting. I got pains in places that I never had pains before. So, and yesterday it felt like I got hit with a sledgehammer in my back, and it was like that all night. It's easing off, but it's still not 100%. I'm having pains where I never had pains before, and hopefully this will help it out. They did an intercept where they go in with radio frequency waves to deaden the nerve endings in my spine where I have the stenosis. So hopefully it'll help. He said it will take about maybe 2 weeks to feel the full effect of it. So I'm feeling where I'm feeling pain where I never had pain before. So maybe that's some of the stuff. Well, I never had pain until I started walking a lot. So maybe that's some of the nerves that it's deadening. So hopefully it is, because that's where it was hurting on my hip. So, okay. But normally I go 3 hours, getting close to 4 hours. I doubt that I'll be doing that tonight. I'll get through this as quickly as possible and show you the progress that I made on it. I didn't do too much. Actually, I didn't do anything on it after I got back yesterday, because I just, just could not sit still, could not do anything. And today, I just slept all afternoon. I just took some extra pain meds and just slept. So, it's going to be a short one. To boldly hurt where you never hurt before. There you go. Seeking new frontiers were in my body. Okay, so let's do some train shows here. All right, we got Golden Spike Enterprises webpage right here, and right there that I got highlighted, that's D-Land, January 10th and 11th, Volusia County Fairgrounds. They got 2 buildings and 2 days. That's their big one in Volusia County. So we're going to be going to that one. And then Atlanta, Georgia, September. Man, my head is behind. January 17th, Gas South Convention Center. A nice place. It's about an 8-hour drive from here. It's a little bit too far for us to go. We've been there a couple of times. It was like a 2-night or 2-day event for us, because we had to go up the day ahead of time and then go to the train show and spend the rest of the night there, and then drive back on a Sunday. But I don't think we're going to make it this year. But what we're going to do is we're going to go to Jacksonville this year in February 7th, 2026. We was there the year before last at the Prime Osborne Center. It was a nice show. Really enjoyed it. Met a lot of people over there. Got a lot of good deals over there. And that's also an overnighter. We'll go over there Friday night and hit the show Saturday, and then head back. And good thing about that, there's 2 Buc-ee's near there. Well, there's one in St. Augustine and one in Daytona Beach. So we got our choice of which one to go to on our way up there and on the way back. So that's going to be a nice trip there. So, and then that's the rest of the stuff is way too far out. Okay. So here's where we went. Oh, they already have it off of there. But we went to the Train Collectors Association at Lake Nona. Maybe, maybe I'll show you I'll show you the footage of it tonight. How about that? That'll give me a chance to relax a little bit and continue on a little bit longer. But we went to the one in Lake Nona. It's just south of Orlando. It was a good show. It's a small one, and they had a lot. Even though it's Train Collectors Association, they had a lot of N scale, HO scale, and they even had the lady from the Villages with her Z scale layout there, running way in the back. Okay, so what else do we have here? December 6th, we got Melbourne Train Show. we like to go to that one, but we're not going to that one because we're going on the opposite coast. That's on the East Coast. And we're going to the one in Pinellas Park. We're going to see that website pretty soon. Christmas Train Show, we're going to that website. Here's another one we're going to, December 13th and 14th. We'll be there on the 13th. St. Mark's Gymnasium in Palm Beach Gardens. We was there last year, and I think we've been there the last 3 years, and it's getting bigger and better every year. They started out in a small room, and then a couple of years ago they went to the gymnasium, and it's been big, and it's really big, and it's a good show. A lot of good people down there also. And what else do we have on this one here? It's got a bunch of Regal Railway ones. And then, Real Rail. I'm not sure what happened to their website, but their website isn't up anymore, so I'm going to do it on here. They moved their train show from Bradenton to Venice. The place was under construction for the past 2 years, and it was a mess there. And I guess they just raised the price on everything. They priced them out. So they moved their train show into Venice at the Venice Community Center. So they're still charging $13, which is a little high, but I got free tickets for there. So the guy caught me at the D-Land show and said, "Hey, I'll give you 2 free passes to get in there." So there you go. That's from the Train Collectors Association. Hey, Randall Ellison. Yeah, it's been a while. How you doing? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a long time. My goodness. All right. If you're not on Rumble, head on over to Rumble. I put the link up there in the chat. Here's trainshows.net. Let's take a look at Florida stuff. And some of these things we're going to go to their website later on. But anyway, Martin County Model Railroad has a open house, no vendors. At the Martin County Fairgrounds, they have their layouts permanently embedded in the building. And that is December 13th. And they also have a train show there on January 17th. You see right here. 17th and 18th. That's a Martin County Fairground. That's on the East Coast. That's a nice little place. And then here's the one we're going to, Derek Dean Wagner Memorial Train and Collectors. Let's visit the train show site. And here it is right here, train show dates. Okay, so Scholarship Foundation was founded in memory of Derek, who was killed in 1990 by a hit and run, who was never identified and brought to trial. A suspect was identified 43 months after Derek was killed, but since that was third-degree felony, there was a 3-year statute of limitation, therefore no charges or trial. That's a shame. Okay, so, all right, but that's in memory of him and Derek Dean Wagner, and that's where the train show is, in Palm Beach Gardens. Okay, so we'll be going to that one there. And what else we have here? And then TCA Southern Division here at Port St. Lucie. I think we went to that one also. We'll go back to this site right here that we were just at. Okay, let's go back here. I forgot to mention that one. Port St. Lucie, January 24th. Oh, man, we got too many shows in January coming up. But that's a good one there. Okay. I like that one there. Okay, what else we have here? Then there's the Real Rail, and most of these are all Brooks, Regal Railway, Brooksville, Newport, Richey, Largo, Stark. Okay, that's trainshows.net, and you could find all of them, all the links to them, in the description down below. Okay, so what else do we have here? Here is trainshows.com. Okay, so we got all kind of Wheaton, Illinois every month. They got one in Wheaton, Illinois, Great Midwest Train Show. And then the Greenberg Train Show, Train and Toy Show. Got Edison, New Jersey on November 29th and 30th. Timonium, December 6th and 7th. And then Chantilly, December 20th and 21st. And then when you got the 2026 shows. We'll get to them a little bit later. And then the Great Train Shows, Collinsville, Illinois, November 29th and 30th. That's this weekend, isn't it? Oh, my goodness. That's a bad weekend, Thanksgiving weekend for a train show. My goodness. And then December 13th and 14th, Pleasanton, California. Okay, so that one is trainshows.com. Okay, here we go. Here's the Villages Santa Claus Show, December 11, 12, 13, and 14. Where you could see Santa Claus and you could see all the train layouts. No vendors at this show here, and this one's at the Colony Cottage Rec Center, where you could see all the different layouts in different rooms and see Santa Claus and all his helpers and all that good stuff. And if you want to go to the one for vendors, it's going to be in February 7th and 8th, Saturday and Sunday. That's a good one there. We'll be going to that one there too. Well, we're going to go to that one, but not the Christmas one, because we got other ones to go to on that week. Got too many to go to that week. Okay, and then here's the Railfan and Railroad Magazine. Go railfan.com/timetable. And you can find all these in the back in the classifieds for those different magazines right there. Railfan and Railroad Model Craftsman, Model Railroad News, and Railspace News Magazine. And whatever doesn't make it in those magazines is also on here. Here's one, Ocean City, Maryland. Third Eastern Shore Train, Toy, and Hobby Show. Okay, in Rochester, New York, Galax, Virginia, Boonesboro, Maryland. Okay, Kennebunkport, Maine, Marlborough, Massachusetts, Delmar, Delaware. I've been to a lot of these places, but none of them's for the train shows. Okay, all right. I got to sit back a little bit here. Okay, what do we have next? Okay, so this one right here is... This is nmra.org, regions, and it shows you all the regions there. Let's go back this way. There you go. You go on nmra.org and click on your favorite region there to see what they have going on in your area. Okay, train shows and open house. Suncoast Model Railroad Club, Saturday, December 6th. This is on the West Coast. This is the one we're going to instead of Melbourne. Okay, because we got the train show in Pinellas Park, and we got the train layouts in Largo, just a couple of miles away. So here's the Performing Arts Center, and there's the map to their train layouts right there. Okay, so free coffee, donuts, and cookies. Well, the coffee and donuts is from Dunkin' Donuts, but I think the cookies might be Publix or something like that. Chasco, good to see you in here. All right, there you go. All right, so what else do we have here? Okay. Then Bushnell Station, no train shows, but they got a lot of good stuff here. It's a museum. I like to go to that one. We went there on our way up to Maryland. So every Friday night in December, every Friday and Saturday night, they have, I guess you could ride the 7.5-inch gauge and see the Christmas lights from 6 to 9 p.m. Holiday Express train ride. And other than that, they have 30 operating layouts in the museum. And hopefully when they get enough money, they'll have some more, because they got Thomas Fowler's dream layout. And they also have another one planned from, I think it's Palm Beach, an O-scale one. So a lot of good stuff over there. Hey, Chasco, you made it over to the free side. There you go. All right. Thanks for stopping over here. Jim says hello. There you go. Okay, and Randall Ellison's got this one here. The West Plains Model Railroad Club Christmas display fires up December 4th and runs through the month. Okay. Okay. If you have an address, put that up there too, so we can put that up there. Okay, so what else do we have here? And then Timonium, their next show is in January 31st and February 1st. We was just up there a few weeks ago. Spent a lot of time there, and on YouTube I put the third video up this morning of the North Hall. Did a lot of train layouts, Prince William, Mars, DC High Railers, and a bunch of other ones. A lot of good modelers there. DC, let me see, what was it? DC Metro 1, 2, and Allegheny something. I can't remember all of them, and NEHC. But if you go and take a look at on my videos from this morning, you'll see all of them there. And I got to talk to Plumber 33. He had 3 modules there with the Prince William crew. All right, and here's Regal Railways. This is the small guy that has one in cities all along Florida every month. So if you're in one of these cities here, where we got Newport Richey, Brooksville, another Newport Richey, Largo, Stark, Brooksville, Bushnell. That's a new one right there, and Bushnell is not too far from Brooksville. So 2 close ones, May and June. And here's another Brooksville, Largo, Brooksville. He's got them all the way up till November of next year. Okay, so he's got his schedule up there. So you got a couple of new ones. Stark, Florida, which is in the central part of Florida, between Ocala and Jacksonville, and Bushnell, which is close to Brooksville, and which is also close to this right here, Bushnell Station. There you go. Okay, I'll be at the Harlan Museum in West Plains, Missouri. Hours of operation are Thursday and Friday, 2 to 6 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday, 12 to 6 p.m. Thank you for putting that up there, Randall. I wish I would go back over to Springfield area. I remember those days. That's where I had my first stent put in. Cox, was it Cox North or Cox South? The nicer looking one in Springfield, I got many years ago. All right, so do we have anything else here? Oh, we got the Starlink thing there. Okay, Amherst Railroad Society. They got theirs January 24th and 25th in 2026. That's the big E. That's the big one. I keep saying that I want to go up there, but man, it's cold. When I went up to Maryland last month, and it was cold. I would hate to see what it would be like in Massachusetts in January, because we was freezing our asses off. The one day it got down to 39, in Maryland. The one morning, actually the morning that we left. We went to have breakfast with my daughter and granddaughter before they went to school in Cape St. Clair, and it was cold. It was 39 degrees. So I would hate to see what it would be like in Springfield, Massachusetts, in January. Too cold and too snowy. But that's the train shows that I got. Okay, so thank you, Randall Ellison, for putting that stuff up there. I got it up, see, right there, up here. And let me put the other one up there. Right there, West Plains Model Railroad Club. All right, so let's get back over here. Now you can see it down here. Okay, so let me show you what is on. Here's the wide view over there. So that's what's on there. Let me go to this view right here. Here's the workbench cam currently on the workbench. And this is a plastic structure, 2 plastic structures. But once I get the roof on the stone building, then we got all kind of wood loading docks to build. So that's going to be the fun part. And so I just finished up a little bit on over the weekend. Was busy with the train show and trying to, you can see the box that's laying down on the floor. I was cutting out pieces of that, trying to fit them in the insets for the corner pieces for the 3rd floor. And that was a pain in the butt. So I'm going to show you how we got to that point. But before we get to that, I'm going to show you just a recap of what I did on Friday. So here's the recap of what I did. People on YouTube, you didn't get to see this, and people on Rumble, I cut it down and put some extra stuff. You gotta put that nice little intro in there. This is the walkway that goes in between the 2 buildings. I get to choose where I could put it, but and I painted this the same as I painted the windows there, but we got to weather this up a little bit. Now this might be overkill with this big brush right here. Okay, so all right. There, that looks a little bit better, like that. Put some down near the bottom here. This is supposed to be the top and the bottom. Nobody's going to see the bottom, but I'll put some of this on the top here too. It's just a plain piece of plastic, so we got to color this up pretty good. Not like that. That's too much. do this like Bob Ross cleans his brush. Okay, there you go. That's a better looking top over there. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna put some streaks on this thing over here too. That I just bought. And what else? Yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, so that's that. Now let me see if I could put a little bit of white on these seals here, window seals. The brick thing in there. There you go. That looks a little better with the little white underneath there, huh? Putting some up on the top too. I think I put rusted pipe on those nuts, but I think I need to make the nuts a little bit darker. Maybe I'll put some red oxide on them. How's that look for the seals, top and bottom? There you go. That makes them stand out a little bit better. And I don't like how they do this brick stuff on here, because they make the brick just as narrow as the mortar, so you can never get the brick looking big. But I guess I did the best I could with that right there. Got looking all right. So let me do some of these other ones here too. I could have swore on one of these they had a, oh, that's on these over here. They got the these are the ones with the doors. This is the ones without the doors. Up on the top they got a little plaque like thing up there at the top, so we'll see if we can lighten that one up a little bit more. Okay. Okay, that looks all right. Then I'll put some on, some random stones over here too. See what that looks like. On some of the ones that hang out a little bit more. Let's see, like that one right there. And just go across the bottom, make these a little bit lighter down here. Oh boy. Okay, there's that one right there. Alright, that right in the middle. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Burnt umber is good color for old dark rust. There you go. Yeah, I used rusted pipe on this. I used the same thing on there that I did the last time. Was it burnt umber or was it I can't remember what I did. I got some red oxide in here too. What was it? Let me see what I got here. Oh, here's another one. There's red rust. I had an umber out over here somewhere. There's burnt sienna. That might work too. Let me try some of that. Okay, so I think that's all the white that I'll need on there. Do these hats right here. That's zinc. Got a wrought iron here somewhere. Yeah, there's the wrought iron. Let me see what the wrought iron looks like. Some of these are really, really thick. A hole like that, and you can't even add water to it because it's all the way up to the top. But we'll see what we can do with it here. And I used white primer on this just to get a primer coat on it, because I did it with the those bricks over there. So we'll put a couple of different colors on this thing right here. Don't you just love these little detail parts? I wish that the paint would come out a little bit better than that shit there. I mean, it's just like mud. And these are brand new ones. It's the way they come out now. I don't know what the hell's wrong with them. Even on this one, it looks like I have to put 2 coats on it, because it doesn't spread good. This should look better than that after putting a primer on it. Yeah, it's more like it. Got to go up there with the really thick stuff. I should have primered some of the other plastic things that they had in there for the smokestacks. They got a couple of different sizes in there. They got a couple of different smokestacks up on the on this building here. Got some straws in there. Well, 3 different sizes. And I'm going to have to primer those first before I try putting that stuff in there. Okay, so that's a good base right there for that. I'm gonna have to paint. I'm gonna clean my brushes and see if I can get some better looking rust going on here. Where's that other brush? Oh, put it over here. Okay, be right back. I'll just have to do with this for right now. It'll get my bolt head darkened up a little bit. Then I'll have to go over it and streak down some lighter stuff too. There's a little bit of dark in there. Okay. Just touching it. Okay. Okay, there you go. They got 6 of them on there. 6 heads. Alright, there you go. There's that one there. I'm going to have to put some of the wrought iron or zinc on that one, on these also. Don't want too much red on it. Okay, there you go. One more. Okay, there you go. Now let me get some wrought iron on there. Oh, let me put some rust on this thing over here. Touches of rust on here. Yeah, that had to be raw sienna that I had, but I don't have anything, I don't have it right here. I'll have to go in one of my totes to see if I can find it, because it's a little bit lighter than that one right there. That one's burnt sienna. Uh-oh. Okay, I got some zinc. I'm gonna put those, just a touch of that on the nuts on there. And put some in here too. Okay. Not a lot, just a little dab will do you. Multiple colors on this stuff here. There we go. Put a little bit of zinc in some of these stones here too. I could be here all night doing individual stones, huh? Alright, there we go. I think that's good enough on that one there. Okay, good enough on that one there. Getting some of these real skinny ones that they got in here and making them dark. Okay, that's going to be good enough for that. All right. Let's put some zinc on these right here, and that'll be it. Going around the edges of it, and then doing blotches here and there. On the underside of it, I'm going to do it all the way around. That should be it for tonight. I know you can't see it too good with these cameras right here, so I'll take a picture of it, and maybe on Monday you can see a real close-up of these stacks right there, and then little deals on the side of here. Okay, next thing I gotta do is glue all these sides together, but I'm not gonna do that tonight. We got a train show to go to tomorrow morning. Okay, that was then, and this is now. Well, we had one hell of a late Friday night, and here's what the thing looks like here. I'm gonna put these two inserts in here for those spaces that I need filled in before I glue the sides together. So, all right, so I'm gonna have to scrape these out right here so I can get some good gluing surface right here. did a lot of detail painting last night on the window sill and the top of the window, and where the rusted bolts are and the rust running down. I did not find my raw sienna. I got the burnt sienna, but we'll have to go to Michael's to see if I can find some more raw sienna. Okay, so that should do it right there. So where's my... Okay, there's one. Where's the other one? What did I do with it? Did I lose it? Oh, here it is, underneath there. Okay. Make sure. Okay, they're good. Okay, there we go. There's that one. And then once we get this in, I already sanded the edges so we can get the corners glued in. And what I'll do is I'll do the one, we have A and B with the doors on them, so that's what we'll do first. Let me put it on here. So a lot of places that put glue on, then I'm going to put it on both surfaces like I did before. The best way for me to do this is just to eyeball it in. Okay, right there. And what I'm also going to do is just drop some down through here. Just to make sure. Just going to hold that there for a little bit. To get a little bit closer to where I need the glue on here. I'm just putting both edges together like that. And then put that together. let those things set up a little bit, and then I'll put both of them together. All right, those are in there good enough, but like I did with the other, with the brick building, I'm going to do one corner at a time instead of trying to do all of them all at once. So we'll just get some solvent on this side here, and this side down here. It's kind of hard doing it like that. Okay, got it good and soaked. And we'll do this one here. And then when this is on here good and tight, and I'm satisfied with that, then we'll do the last one. Okay. And we'll let that sit for a while, and then we'll turn it around and do the other side. While I'm waiting for that to set up, I'm just trimming these insets here, the corner, make sure that they're flush with the top and the bottom, because some of them I had just slightly long. Okay. You know, we could, I think what I'll do is I'll just slide these together. But I had, when I did them, they were kind of close. So I'm going to just sand these back just a little bit. Just give me a little bit more clearance on here. All of them away from the slot. I have to have them so these 16th inch boards don't hit on the other 16th inch boards on the perpendicular, where they might not have them at the same level, but they got to go past each other when I'm putting this thing through here. I guess easier up against the table. I should move this around. Now I've seen these sandpaper loops, and I should have got some extra ones. And I don't know what grit they were, and I'm not sure if they fit this thing right here. I don't know if this is a standard deal right here. I got this from Bar Mills. You think about things afterwards. You see something and said, "Oh man, I should have got that." I didn't think about it at the time. I said, "Oh, what the, see that? Oh man, that's pretty cool." Yeah. And then, hey, I could have used that. And there's there are two short ones and two long ones on here. to make sure we get the. Okay. Those are short ones. Those are long ones. Okay, so. Once I get these together, then I'll glue them in place on the inside. Switch this around and just drop this one in like so. There we go. Perfect. All I have to do is glue them, and this thing sits. Okay, so which one's the longer one? That's 1, 2, 3. That's less than 4, and this one's 4. So the longer one goes this way here. So this fits in there like that. I'm not sure how that goes in there, if that goes behind the thing, but I don't know why they give you corner posts if that thing fits behind, because we'd have to put that out wider like that, like so. Well, I don't have it glued in there yet, so it don't make a difference anyway. So once I get this thing glued together, I'll be able to fit it in, but that's how it fits up in there. Okay, so might have to do some adjustments on that. So let me see, we'll run some. That's the best way to do it. I'll do it like this. There we go. Hold it just like that. And then we'll add a little bit more in a few minutes here. Well, what I found out here, these are destined to not fit, because there is okay, I'm going to do the outside. I'll do it in centimeters. It's easier to do the centimeters there. 1, 2. $63, and this is maybe about 64. There we go. I have to glue that back in together. Both of these. All right. That one was going good, and then all of a sudden, and then this one's a little loose, but I just have to glue those back in carefully. No way do these things cut in the proper place. Do it like that. It's hard to do it once the windows are already in there. Well, what I had to do is trace what was on here, get the angle on there for the bottom here, measure, and it's 30 seconds, or 15/16 right there for that corner right there. So I got one of them made so far right here. So I'm going to have to make 3 more of them, and then I'm going to have to do the same thing for the roof up on top. And let me see if any of these angles are the same. No. Well, when I'm doing that one, that came up on the same angle that way, but we're gonna have to figure something out. I'll have to trace out these angles on here. Well, I got my little what are they called, inset roof panels right here. I got the angles on it from the carbon paper. I just copied it onto there, and I just drew it larger, and then I got the other angle on the top angle there, and I measured, you know, how far it was from the bottom right here up to the top. It was 15/16. Okay, so here's how they go. They sit in here just like so. I don't know how well you can see it there, but they fit in in that little gap right there. I'm going to have to glue them into place and weather them a little bit. Maybe put you down on this other one. Right here, they go in right like so. Like that. We'll have to lighten them up a little bit, you know, with a little bit of white. And then these pieces right here will sit on top of it. Yeah. And the roof for the very top, on top of that roof, is this little thing. I did not have that either, the roof card for that. That was on it was all on all of these together, so I made it out of 4 little pieces. And so that's what we're going to have to work with there. And then we'll have to shingle these right here, because that goes like that, this goes like that. And I wish they would have put a line in there where, and probably I could do that right here, so I know how far the shingles would go on there. I can do it like that, and scribe a line on there. Okay, like so. All right, so that gives me an idea of where I need to stop. So I'll pencil all that stuff in, because I gotta draw lines so I can get these shingles on there straight. These runs right here. So I'm going to determine how thick they are and how much I need to overlap them. So they are 1/4 inch, so maybe I'll put the lines every 3/16. I'll do the first one 1/4 inch from the then I'll put it 3/16, so I'll have it overlap and have the shingles coming over the edge, and we'll do it that way, 3/16 all the way up. I wasted a lot of time on that day because of not having the inset, trying to cut the right angle. I made, I don't know how many different angles that I tried, both the top and the bottom. I did it with paper, I did it with cardboard. The cardboard kept on, the layers kept on coming apart. So when I tried to fold them, you know, everything was a mess. I used a Triscuit box. That's the only cardboard box that we had. And on the corners, you know, the windows where you set in place, instead of putting the bracing on the back of the wall, I put it on the end of the wall, made it come out a little bit too long. So I played around with that and could not get it to work, and that complicated the problem with trying to fit the roof insets in there. So I probably wasted about 2 to 3 hours on that altogether on Saturday. Really got frustrated and just said to hell with it, and you know, started working on it on Sunday with a new plan, which that's coming up here in a few minutes. So take your time. Don't do things late at night, getting yourself confused about things. Have a sharp mind while you're doing it. So that'll make things run a little bit easier. I got to quit doing things real late at night. So, and usually when I'm doing a live stream, after I show all the videos, I'll start doing something on the workbench like 10 o'clock at night. I shouldn't be doing that, but I still do it anyway. It's entertaining, ain't it? Okay, so Sunday coming up next. Okay, nim nam nim. This is G scale right here, and this is O scale. So much smaller. Okay, there you go. Had to get my G scale stuff out. Okay. All right. I said I was gonna do the Lake Nona thing here, but I'm hurting too much. I'm going to put the end credits on here and say goodnight. I want to thank everyone for stopping by. Okay, what is the positive of G scale and downside of it? Well, what is the positive of G scale and downside of it? Well, it's big. It's easy to use. The downside of it is big. I'd say whatever fits on in the space that you have. There's no upside or downside of anything. Okay, hope that helps. So, okay, so I'm going to put the end stuff up on there. Thank you for stopping in. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Debbie's starting to make the potato salad and egg salad, so I'm going to give her a hand, or I'm just going to watch or whatever. But thank you all. We'll see you again on Friday. Don't eat too much, and enjoy yourself. We got some rail fans over there. Here we go.
Welcome aboard the Fall Tom Train. My name is Scott. I am your instructor today. For equipment, all figures are on here. Today I'm going to on the train. Again, my name is Scott. Don't forget how to sit on the handrail inside the car. All the things that I'll sit down.
I'll get a video of it.
Water tower.
Good night, everyone. Have a happy Thanksgiving.